This is our 7th Christmas together, and somehow we have yet to make salt dough ornaments together.
I've seen the video, so I have an inkling of what I'm supposed to do.
The way that the last year, whenever I posted the video, people thought they were sugar cookies, and then they saw me get out the puffy paint and start putting the puffy paint on what they thought were sugar cookies.
No, don't eat them.
That's not edible. And I'm like, I know, it's for your Christmas tree. Technically though, salt dough ornaments would be edible. Do not eat them. But there is nothing toxic in the actual making of salt dough ornaments.
Because what are the three, there's 3 ingredients. I remember that.
Yes.
There's 3 ingredients and it's just what we have here, right?
Yes.
Which is flour, salt.
Well, we both have our own flours. We didn't actually need this much flour. I just wasn't sure if we were gonna run out.
We'll make all of the ornaments.
All of them. All you need are flour, salt, and water.
Oh.
And this is great. This is why a lot of people make salt dough ornaments with their kids.
Yeah.
Because it's not toxic, it's really easy to work with. I've been making salt dough ornaments with my mom since I was a wee child. So we have had ornaments last for literally about 30 years. So people are always like, don't they fall apart? Don't they crumble? Don't they mold? They've lasted in my experience. Like you've seen the ones that we made, right?
Yeah, you have the ones that we put up on the tree every year.
At my parents' house.
Those are from when you were a child.
The 90s.
If taken care of, they'll last forever.
Yeah, a lot of people seal their salt dough ornaments, which I did bring some Mod Podge. We might try to seal some of these today. I have never personally sealed mine and they have been okay, but some people say that if you don't seal them and if they're in a damp area, like a damp garage, they can get moldy. I haven't personally experienced this. It's a possibility and I don't want to lead you guys astray.
I'm excited.
I know, I think we're ready to dive in. So the first thing we're gonna do is make our dough, then we're gonna cut it out, then we're gonna bake them, and then we're gonna decorate.
Making the dough, what do we do?
We're going to do 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of salt.
Wow, that's a lot of salt.
It's a lot of salt.
That's
So I
a lot of
said,
salt.
don't eat these. And then you're gonna slowly mix in 1 cup of water until it feels like a dough. It should feel like a sugar cookie dough. We also have a special secret ingredient that you can choose to use or not. Yes.
Oh, pumpkin spice. So they have a nice pumpkin-y spicy scent.
So you're supposed to use cinnamon, but last year I used the rest of our cinnamon and somehow in the last cinnamon? What's the word?
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Last year I used the rest of our cinnamon on the salt dough ornaments and I never replenished it throughout the year. But I will say, I also used some of this pumpkin spice last year and it worked perfectly. So if you want to make salt dough ornaments that look like gingerbread, add either pumpkin spice or add cinnamon.
I love pumpkin spice flavored and scented things.
So yeah, they will actually smell delicious.
It's so much salt.
It's like comedic. I think I even got comments last year that were like, man, whatever you're making is gonna be salty.
How much of this should I add?
As much as you want. I am gonna be taking some pictures for Snapchat because I put on the YouTube community page that behind the scenes are gonna be on Snap as we're filming this. You want a spoon to mix with? Or are we just diving in?
Should probably use a spoon. I'm just playing.
I mean, like, it's part of the fun that we can just do this.
Here's an idea. One of us will use a spoon, one will use hands, and that way parents can see the benefits of using a spoon or of using their hands. I feel like I see bakers like throw flour
They do.
on their boards. Is this too much?
The thing is, even if it is quote unquote too much, it'll just look frosty. It'll look cool.
Yeah. See, friends, I chronically overthink every step of everything.
And I am chaos.
We balance each other out. Should I use the spoon?
Oh, I forgot we were gonna do one
I'll use the spoon.
Okay. I'm just like, play.
In the long run, I'm gonna be happier using the spoon.
I might need to add even more water than our cup equivalent. You really want it to feel like dough.
Should we use the mixer?
You can. I'm using these mixers.
The 10-digit mixer. It smells really good. It smells like maple brown sugar, like oatmeal.
Oh, it smells so good. I mean, mine smells good, but mine smells like fresh bread. And yours smells like a warm holiday morning with hot cocoa and pumpkin bread. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need some more water.
Yeah, same.
This is crusty. Some crusty bread.
I need to cook more often.
Why?
I have no clue what like a good dough consistency is.
I would love for us to get into making bread.
Be the bread friends. People come over, get bread from us.
I want to try to make like fantasy type breads too. Leaven bread and like...
The older we get, you know, the harder it is to find gifts for friends that make sense.
Yeah.
No one's gonna be upset with a loaf of bread. Homemade bread would be a great gift.
Okay, this is feeling doughy. Do you see how it's like a dough? Okay, yours is like mashed potatoes.
What is it too?
It's way too runny.
Is it too wet?
Yeah. Let me see.
Okay, fine.
Just add in some more dry stuff. I'm thinking mine might be too wet.
See, here I was. I might need to add more water. I think I'm gonna have to use my hands.
Do it.
I don't think I can get this mixed right.
Do it. You know my favorite part of baking? The little sprinkly
The
sprinkle.
magic.
All right, brace yourself.
All right, bakers, tell us what's the secret of getting a dough to the right consistency?
Not this.
Not this.
Knead the dough.
Need it.
Slap the dough.
Make the biscuits. I need to do like a wide-legged stance so my height isn't as dramatically different. Yeah, I think this is perfect.
That looks great.
Pick
Roll
mine
the
up.
dough.
Yeah, do the sprinkle.
Sprinkle, sprinkle. Roll it out until it's like 1/4 of an inch thick. Oh, we should probably preheat the oven too.
It's a good idea.
I should probably go watch my video from last year where I say how hot to make the oven.
Okay.
250 for a couple hours. I forgot the process. You bake these at 250 for a couple hours.
Very specific.
Aren't I always? We have baking sheets.
That's a fantastic question.
So we might have just taken over Josh's parents' kitchen.
Yeah.
They offered.
Yes, yes.
Their kitchen is way bigger than ours and they're out of town. So we were like, hey.
I'm gonna watch the house for you. Make videos.
Oh, baking sheets. Oh, baking sheets.
Will you check inside the oven?
Yep, that's where they are.
A second, I'll be right back.
Oh my gosh, are you looking for a tape measure?
Okay, I'm there.
We truly are two sides of a coin.
Is this too dry?
No.
No?
Maybe it's gonna all fall apart. I think I'm gonna start with a Christmas classic, a cat.
Okay.
Okay. A bunch of cookie cutters, and for some reason I grabbed some of the ones that also were not Christmas. So we have an elephant, a heart, a horse, and a cat.
Snowflake, because they're cute.
This doesn't look like a horse. Have you seen that Reddit? The Reddit of like, what is this cookie cutter? Where people just try to speculate what they were supposed to be.
So pretty.
Snowman!
Snowflake.
Do you want to bake a snowman? Don't forget a very, very crucial step before you bake these. Don't forget to poke a hole in all of them where you want them to be hung from.
Oh, true.
Because last year I baked a bunch of them without poking holes in them. Oh no, snowflakes! Forgot we had snowflakes. And since I didn't poke the holes in them, I had to like hot glue a string to the back, and that just wasn't as pretty.
Absolutely would have forgotten to do that. Ooh, these stamp ones are so nice.
They're so nice.
Where do you get these?
Probably Joann's or Michael's.
So nice.
So they're a cookie cutter, and then the top they have like a button. So you push them down, then you push the button down, and the button pushes the stamp forward. You know, the best way to spread Christmas cheer.
He's singing loud for all to hear.
Got an elephant, a cat, a maybe horse. He's got no tail, and it's got 3 ears, but it looks like a horse.
It could be.
Sure, why
Could be.
not? I need the straw.
Is this for the hole?
That's for the hole.
Nice.
Thank you, McDonald's.
Not sponsored.
Wouldn't it be hilarious if McDonald's sponsored a video and they were like, we want you to use the straw?
Yeah. This is very calming, honestly.
Isn't it nice knowing we're baking something that no one's gonna eat, so it doesn't matter if it doesn't turn out right?
Yeah.
You know what I just realized? You are using self-rising flour and I'm using all-purpose flour. I wonder if there's gonna be a difference.
That's actually hysterical.
Are they gonna go poof?
They just...
I think there's 2 different types of trees. There's a spiky tree
Oh.
and there's a round tree.
Professional.
I think I like the booba trees better than the kiki trees. I think my whole set is ready to go in.
I think mine are as well.
We have our baking sheets all loaded up.
Boom.
The oven is preheated to 250 degrees. We're gonna bake them for a couple hours.
Then we're gonna paint them.
And we're gonna paint them.
Let's do it.
Well, we unintentionally lied to you. 2 hours was not enough time required.
Not at all.
Not at all. Josh?
Yeah, so it's been how long?
At least 4, maybe 5 hours.
I think it's been about 5 hours since they were in the oven. At 2 hours, this is one of mine, and the front was really good, but the back was pretty squishy, and so I can just press my finger through it right now.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, it's still soft in the center. Look at that. So that's a 2 hour. That's a 2 hour one right there.
That's not gonna last 30 years.
And so this is one of the 5 hour. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what you want.
It's like cooked all the way through. Now we get to my favorite part.
And mine.
Decorating. Last year I did this exclusively with puffy paint.
And it looked awesome.
It did look awesome. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I have not replenished my puffy paint supplies in a while, so Josh and I are gonna be fighting over the white, red, and green.
I'll just use yellow, pink, and orange.
Perfect, Christmas colors. But we do have some other paints as well, and I'm excited to see how it all turns out.
That's mine. One of my favorite colors, cobalt blue.
This is probably close to like my favorite color.
That's a good color.
A
Good
tree green. Apparently it's called mid green.
Mid green.
It's very mid. Oh no, it's so much. That's so much. I don't want that much. Paper towel. Do we not have any paper
I don't
towels?
think we have a single paper towel.
Toilet
in this
paper.
house.
We're good. All right, I don't like this snowflake. I'm gonna
Snowflake's
speed up.
hard.
It's hard because it's already so pretty.
Yep.
Like, I almost think the snowflakes would just look better if we didn't touch them.
Oh, silver. That's kind of a Christmas color.
Oh yeah, silver bells.
Silver bells.
Reindeer smells. I am making the perfect snowman scarf. The snowman is my masterpiece, it's official. I just don't think I've ever been as proud of anything as I am this little snowman. Can I see your snowflake?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's so pretty.
An ornament.
Apparently they're also called baubles.
Baubles.
Yeah, I think that's like a UK thing. I think the word was baubles. If not, I just made that up. There was a very adorable word.
I like the word baubles. I'm going to attempt a high-level artistic maneuver called dry brushing. I've done it when painting little miniatures.
This ornament is maybe the worst thing I've ever made.
No, it's fun.
I would wear this as an earring, but I don't know if I like it as an ornament. Do you know what I'm painting now?
New.
A happy little tree. It's my favorite thing that my mom taught me about painting trees. You take some white paint along the bottom of the little dippy dips where the branches are, and you go in with some little squiggles, and it makes it look like snow.
Oh, that's cool.
So somehow this tree that is out in the wilderness in the snow has decorations on it. Maybe the little squirrels decided to decorate the
Oh,
tree.
it's really good.
Don't think I'm gonna be able to top my snowman. Mr. Snowman is too cool.
Mr. Snowman looks great.
It's the funny thing about being like a hobbyist crafter, because it's like 99% of the things that I make, like, yeah, I crafted that.
Yeah.
And then 1% of the time it's like, dang, that could be in a store. Mr. Snowman could be in the store. I crafted that tree though. Something I'll say too about using the puffy paint, because I made this mistake last year, don't get it too close to the holes in your ornaments or it will fill in the holes and you won't be able to use the holes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
So remember how we were talking about the importance of putting holes in ornaments?
Oh my God, let me see your ornament.
So I forgot. Even with that wonderful reminder, I just got so excited to put them in the oven. Guess I'll have to like drill them.
Hey, drilling them could be a fun little experiment.
Yeah, we'll see if it works. I know this one's like a goner compared to like what I was expecting, but I can't pull myself away from it.
That's the beauty of crafting.
Just whatever you get, you're still obsessed with making it.
Oh, you're obsessed with making it what you thought it could be.
Mm-hmm.
And then even when you should, you can't let it die because it's yours.
Yeah.
Your hands made the monstrosity.
It is a monster of my creation.
This is my favorite thing I have done so far while putting the garland on the tree. Squeezing a little bit at a time kind of makes it look like it's made out of like balls that are like all strung together.
Does this somehow have a lid on it still?
Yeah, sometimes I just
unscrew it.
unscrew it. You're in like desperate wants of like the paint color. To be fair though, like half those paints I still haven't even used, so there's a chance it might not be opened at all. What if it's a black cat with red eyes? For some reason, I think that's less terrifying than white eyes. Never mind, this is terrifying. I'm sorry. I apologize for bringing this into the world. I kind of love it though.
I am going to use all the off colors
Okay.
for this reindeer. All right, Mr. Reindeer, what are we doing with you?
Is he playing reindeer games? He's literally blocking me where I can't see what the reindeer looks like yet. I want to do like a reindeer reveal on the small camera. Mm-hmm. So don't let me see it. You know what I mean? Until I want to get my genuine reaction.
I think you could see it a million times and your reaction would be genuine.
Oh no. I'm so excited. There's no such things as bad crafts. Only bad attitude.
Then you're about to see the best darn tootin' reindeer you've done seen.
Please show me. You know what it looks like? It's actually really cool. It looks like it should be inverted. Like we should try the inverted filter.
Oh yeah.
It looks like this is way better than I was expecting based on what you were saying. It's cute.
It's something.
It is something. I have to see the inverted filter on this. I was wrong. It's so much more terrifying. So it's 1 a.m.
Yep.
We're gonna call it a night.
Accurate.
But this is a good thing because we need to let the puff paint dry. Because if you've never worked with puff paint, it takes a really long time to dry, especially if we're wanting to like put the string on them. It would just go smudgy smudge, and we do not want that.
And I'm gonna bring my drill.
How was your first time making solid ornaments?
It was really fun. I thought it was gonna be like a billion times messier than it was.
It's kind of like a choose your own adventure for how messy you want to be. I mean, I went in with my hands. You were all sophisticated with your spoon and whatnot.
I mean, hey, had to switch to the hands anyway.
That's true. Well, we'll see you again in about 12 hours, but you'll see us again in about 12 seconds.
The longest pause leading up to it. 12 seconds later. I think there's like 4 seconds left. See you soon.
And we're back.
It's morning.
Morning, also known as 2 evenings later. Paint's dry though.
Yes, paint is dry. I'm excited. They came out great. Which one is your favorite?
My favorite is my snowman.
Snowman
What's your
looks
favorite?
great. My snowflake.
Your snowflake is so pretty.
Came out quite well in my opinion. I didn't do the holes first. I forgot. So we had to drill. Honestly, I thought it would go horribly. All of them drilled really well. The secret was not like applying pressure, just letting the drills do the work. One time I applied pressure to kind of hold things in place. We got a break. You painted a lot more than I did.
I painted a lot. You painted
4.
but your 4 are perfect.
I love this insane reindeer.
That one's the most epic. So the last 2 things that we need to do for our cookies are decide if we're going to Mod Podge them or not to like seal them.
Yep.
And also tie some little string on them so we can hang them on our tree or a garland or wherever people would like. So the ones that I want to be like shiny all the way around, I'm gonna add Mod Podge to. Oh, just kidding. The ones that I want to be matte all the way around, I'm gonna add Mod Podge to. I forgot that this is a matte Mod Podge. I'm more thinking we can like use the Mod Podge to completely seal our cookie ornaments. Make sure they last a long time. Speaking of lasting a long time, I got a message last night. Whenever we were baking these, I put a picture of them in my Instagram story.
Yeah.
And one of my friends from childhood, someone I literally have known since I was like 4, messaged me and was like, still have one that you made me when we were kids.
That's awesome.
I was like, what? And she sent me a picture of it. So I'm gonna insert the picture here of the snowman that I made in 2001. So how many years ago was that? 22 years ago.
Wow.
And it is hanging on her tree this year.
That's awesome. That's so cool. That's so cool that she's kept it and still uses it. I love that. All right, so what are we thinking for our future ornaments? What should we challenge ourselves to make them out of next?
I think you need to do some more welded ornaments.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Josh got a welder recently and he welded an ornament for our friend for a Secret Santa because she collects dice.
It's a fantastic collection.
And if you're not familiar with like D&D or dice games, a joke amongst the communities is that if a dice keeps rolling poorly, you put it in dice jail. So Josh made a Christmas tree ornament.
It's a little dice jail, a little prison cell for the die.
So cute.
Fun is the first thing I ever welded. If you're a welder out there, here's a photo. And roast me. No. Maybe we could make our star.
For the top of the Christmas tree?
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Weld that.
I would love that. We should have a Christmas tree that's only filled with ornaments that we made.
I like that. We'll have to have 2 trees.
Oh, you know I want any excuse to have more trees. Something I really like doing with salt dough ornaments is using them as name tags on presents.
Oh.
Take this tree on the back with
That's
their name,
cute.
and then it becomes an ornament that's also a name tag. Are those your two favorites?
I think these are my two favorites.
Yeah, I think these are my two favorites too.
They look so good. Your
look so
snowman
good.
and that tree looks amazing.
So do yours. Your reindeer might be my actual favorite though. You know, Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Chaos.
Yeah.
No, I love it so much. Well, thank you for making salt ornaments with me.
Thanks for inviting me to do it.
I think next year we should try a different type of recipe for the ornaments.
Different amounts of salt?
Different things, because apparently people make like salt dough ornaments, I guess they wouldn't even be salt dough at this point, with things like applesauce
Ooh.
and cornstarch. Like there's a bunch of different recipes.
Applesauce.
Applesauce, I don't understand.
We might have to try to cram that one in still this year.
The applesauce ornaments, that'd be really fun. They apparently smell delicious too.
I believe it.
So if you guys have recipes that you use to make ornaments, let us know in the comments and maybe we'll pick your recipe next to try. So were these easy to make?
These were really easy to make.
They're really
fun.
really fun to make. So if you guys make them, we want to see your salt dough ornaments. I'm going to link our Discord below, so come and say hi and show us pictures of whatever ornaments you guys have crafted this year. And if you are new here, I'm Holly.
I'm Josh.
Welcome to the Sunflower family. Happy holidays.